G'day everyone and welcome to the Local Footy Podcast, the chance for us to find out what's going on around the nation in the world of grassroots footy. Community footy, it's the best thing. And we focus on what's happening, who's making all the waves, the good stuff, sometimes the bad stuff, and all that's in between as well. It's all thanks to the team at Premier Data who give us all the information we need to discuss what is going on around the traps in local footy. Bit to discuss today, the regular segments. My name is Daniel Harford and I'm always joined by Nick Sacco, former media manager of the Northern Football Netball League. And let's be honest, when it comes to local footy, he's the guru. He's the main part of the show. Nico, welcome to you, mate.
Hello, Harf. Great to be with you for yet another episode. There's a lot of storylines to get through today and a bit to discuss, that is for sure.
There is. We will kick it off with, we have a bit of fun on the show and we try and celebrate all the great things that happen in local footy. But on the weekend, the local football community, certainly here in Victoria and Melbourne and the Northern Footy Netball League, as I mentioned before, experienced an unbelievably horrible tragedy with the passing of Nathan Fitzgerald from the Epping Football Netball Club in the reserves in a game against Layla in the Northern Footy Netball League on the weekend. This is... And you're a Northern Footy Netball League guy, Nico. This is an unbelievable tragedy. It was an accident, and these footy clubs, not just Epping, where Nathan played, and not just his family, but the whole footy community is really going to struggle with this for a little while on the back of just the most outrageous outcome for a game of footy. We just shouldn't see this sort of stuff. Every now and then it does happen, which is a real tragedy. And there's going to be a lot of people struggling for a long time on the back of this. And we send all our love and our thoughts and our prayers and whatever else we can to everyone that's been connected and touched by this, because it is just horrible what's happened on the weekend.
Yeah, I think even a tragedy is almost an understatement to what's taken place. On the weekend, there's quite a few people in those circles that I've been fortunate to know over the years in my previous roles, and they're still feeling it even up to this morning as we're recording. It is such a tragic circumstance, and what the community have already done to rally around the players' family, the football clubs that were involved, the league itself, and there's a GoFundMe page which we'll put a link in our episode description as well for you to get involved with.
Yeah, good.
Just to help out the family as best they can. But yeah, it's just horrible. No one should ever go out to have a kick and a mark and not be able to come home. So to Nathan's family, we are absolutely thinking of them, and all we can do is wrap our arms around everybody involved and give them the time and space that they need to try and get through what it was such a horrific incident. So our thoughts are with them, and we'll be keeping close tabs as well with the Epping Footy Club. I've spoken to a couple of people over the last few days just to check in and make sure that they're doing the best they can. I don't think we're going to see any action from the club from a senior perspective this weekend as they try to rally through. But even for the Layla Football Club and the players that were involved, it's still such an incredibly unfortunate situation that's unfolded. So, look, there's a lot of factors to the aftermath, but the reality is it was just a completely freak accident that's taken place, and it's unfortunately cost the life of a man in Nathan Fitzgerald that has been so loved by the community, not just with his football endeavours, but in his stuff outside of work and he, as a teacher and making his way through. So, yeah, it's a terribly unfortunate thing to have occurred on the weekend.
It's brutal. It is absolutely brutal. 27 years of age is way too young, and as you say, you should always be able to wake up the day after a footy game, and incredibly tragically, Nathan didn't get a chance to do that on this weekend, and our thoughts are with absolutely everyone. I have, without absolutely not trying to make this about me, I have lived through this at local footy. I've lost a player in a game of footy who never woke up after hitting the deck, and it is something that they'll never recover. It'll never make sense, and they'll never recover fully from. And then they'll need support of everyone around them, but also each other at the moment. So absolutely love and thoughts and prayers to all involved, especially his family, of course, and he's just recently engaged to his girlfriend, now fiance, and how tragic that is. So we are absolutely thinking of everyone out there, and if we'll do everything we can to help the family and the community out there, whatever we can here on the local. So we do want to start with that, because it is the biggest story in local footy, and it's not very nice to talk about, but it's something we thought we should address, because this is about local footy. This is about communities and people, and this is going to affect that community for a long time.
Well, look, the silver lining to this half is that it illustrates another example of just how tight-knit community football is and how much it does. How much support is shown by just everybody on the scene, whether they're related to the club and the players or not. everybody has been rallying around everybody involved, and it's just another show of the impact that local football and community sport in general can have in these tragic circumstances. They're the best people to be around during this time. Everybody's in support. Everybody's of understanding, and knowing full well that football is just a game at the end of the day, and there's just so much more to life outside of it. So to see what has taken place from a community perspective since Saturday is just another reminder of why it is such a wonderful community to be involved with, and one that we're very privileged, you and I, to have been part of in different aspects over the years.
Absolutely. Yep, a horrible weekend for local footy in that regard, and just something we thought we should address, because we are a voice of local footy for many people, and we live it and breathe it, as you said before. But that was horrible. So Vale, Nathan Fitzgerald, after the weekend's action there at Lola. We do have a lot to talk about in the world of local footy on the back of that, though. It's not just that somber news. There is always good fun and great achievement on the local footy scene every single week. And one of the achievements was that we celebrate is the undefeated teams situation. We're down to what were we down to? 18.
So we had 17 coming into the weekend.
17 coming into the weekend, and we're on track to try and get them. Well, I suggested that we can get it down to 9 by the end of July, because it's big boy month and it gets cold and wet, people go away. So 17 coming into the weekend. How many undefeated teams are there, Nico, in local footy currently?
I need a guess from you first.
14.
We've only lost one. Now, keep in mind, 5 teams of those 17 did have the bye.
That's cheating.
So
they should be forced to play.
Well, look, that does make a difference for sure. So the one that we did lose.
Who did we lose?
Was the Werribee Centrals.
Oh, did we?
Now they were 11-0 coming into the weekend, and they lost to Win Chelsea by 2 points, and they were 3rd coming into that match.
Win Chelsea.
Thank you. I was just extending out we want to give him a highlight, a pump up.
That's how it's spelled.
Win Chelsea.
You're right.
Yeah.
So they beat them by how much? 2 points.
2 points. Yes. So.
Is it the loss we had to have? A bit like the Fremantle against the Giants on the weekend in the AFL?
Well, potentially that is the case. But yes, we're down to 16.
Down to 16. So I've only got another couple of weeks to get to 9.
Yes.
I'm under the pump here a bit.
Oof,
although buys aren't helping me, I must admit. I wasn't aware that there was going to be some buy activity.
Well, that's just how it goes sometimes.
Ruining my predictions.
That's just how it goes sometimes in local footy.
Right, so we're down to 16 undefeated teams in the local scene. We'll keep an eye on them for the next couple of weeks, and no more buys, please.
All right, I'll see if we
earn
can
the right to be undefeated.
Yeah, we'll try our best for sure. Well, let's go through some of the other storylines that took place over the weekend. There was some big bags kicked by a lot of players across the local footy scene, so we need to give them a pump up. And look, we have to start, of course, with Nathan Gardner out at Coralline.
Our man,
who we're going to try to speak to later in the week.
And they've got the best jumper in footy. That was voted the best jumper in local footy last year. End of
last year, yep.
The Coralline Cobras. It's an absolute cracker. We might try and get that up for you to have a bit of a look at as well.
So in the meantime, 15 goals kicked by Nathan Gardner.
15 snags.
As Coralline won 23-12 to 1-1-7. So he's kicked 15 of his side's 23 goals.
So 23-12 to 1-1. So the defensive half, who'd they play?
They played Dalston.
Well, they would have been busy behind the ball there. Might have had to chuck a couple of numbers back behind the ball just to stop the influx of ball coming into the forward 50. But big Nath Gardner, who's a legend of the footy club, kicked bags. He's kicked 100 the last couple of years, I think, and is the all-time club record leading goal kicker. So another 15 for him, which I think it's a career high for him too.
It is a career high. His most that he kicked this season was 6 in the lead up to this game. So he's kicked big bags before, not as many this year.
Right. He's kicked 100 in the last 3 years, I reckon.
There's the jumper.
There's the jumper. Look at that, the Coralline Cobras. It is an absolute beauty. Absolute corker. The fangs on the side, the colour scheme, just a little bit different than a lot of teams. Yeah, that is why it was voted the number 1 jumper in football.
Now, should they do this competition again, I reckon it'll be hard to beat.
Well, I'm open to offers. I'm open for someone to campaign and crusade for their footy club jumper to take the title. I want to see it. Send it through. Let us know if your jumper is better than the Coralline Cobras, because at the Cobra Dome they're very proud of their jumper there, as much as they are their footy team.
Exactly right.
So big 15 for Nath. What else you got for me?
I've got Gabe Stumpf.
Gabe Stumpf.
Now, I've had to deal with him a bit. He played Northern Knights last couple of years.
Yeah, right.
Had some really good best and fairest results. And he kicked 14 goals for Warrandyte.
Oh, yes, I did see
in
this.
their demolition job of Nunawading. So they kicked 30 goals, 22. And Gabe kicked 14 of those. So a big win and a big result for him.
He's only a young fella.
Very young fella. I think I'd say between
19.
18 and 19.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good effort, I would have said.
Well, we don't see too many young fellas with the big bags. It's more often than not the old foxes who've been around a little while and dominated the scene for a fair bit that get the big bags, like our man Nath Gardner.
Correct.
But Gabe, as a young fella coming and kicking forward, geez, he's going to have some defenders coming for him.
Yeah.
As a young kid, because everyone thinks you can get into the young kids and it'll affect the way they play. But Gabe said, I just hold my beer for a second. I got 14 to kick.
Yeah.
Nice work, Gabe. Good stuff.
And then staying on the goal kicking theme, we've got a player by the name of Joel Garner, who you might remember from his time at Port
Joel Garner.
Adelaide.
That's right.
He kicked 11 majors for Wandon in a 74-point win over Officer on the weekend. So he's in Richmond's VFL team. So didn't play VFL during the weekend.
Which is interesting because Richmond have got heaps of injuries.
Yes.
I'm sure. Well, he'll be back in pretty quick. If he's kicking big bags, he won't be a stranger to that team, who are struggling a little bit in the VFL.
Yeah.
They've lost the last 6, I think.
Now,
Or 5 of the last 6.
Wandon are one of these undefeated sides.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So they are now 12-0, and they also have 20 consecutive wins.
Is that the longest streak?
It's not. I believe.
Because we did streaks the other week.
Yes. Now, I need some confirmation, but I believe it might be the Macedon women's team who are also on this list, have won their last 36 games in a row.
36 for the women's Cats team there at Macedon. 36 on the bounce.
Yep.
Righto.
Yep. So we'll keep an eye out on that.
Righto. That's a good, it's the best streak.
Yep. Andy Otten, who spent some time at
yeah.
Ivanhoe last couple of years.
How's he playing?
Well, he made an appearance. Now, again, I don't know how you say this club name. Is it Tyab or Tiab?
Tyab, yep.
Tyab,
yep.
it is correct. Yep, I knew so. He made his debut alongside his brother Max on the weekends.
I like when that happens, that stuff.
Now, they haven't won a game, the Yabbies. It's another good nickname for
Ty Yabbies.
Yes.
There you go. You like that?
He played up forward and did his best to try and impact the game. They combined for 44 disposals, 18 marks and a goal, but it wasn't enough. They went down by 20 points in the end to Rye. So
Rye pretty good, aren't they?
They are, but 12-10 to 9-8, so just couldn't get the job done. But great to see him make an impact and play alongside his brother. That's always nice.
Must have been playing up the ground a bit, was he? If there's only one snag between the two of them, must have been playing up the ground.
Yeah, 44 disposals and 18 marks between them.
Between them, so.
Righto.
So Andy couldn't get it done there for the poor old Yabbies, but we know the Demons are pretty good there in the MPNFL, so well done to them on the win. But good to see Andy back out there with his brother. I like that stuff.
That's always good when there's a family connection.
Yeah, I like that.
Shout out to Rochester, who ignited its finals chances after defeating the reigning premiers Kyabram by 24 points at home. A shout out to Hugh Hamilton, who kicked 5 majors in the win. They're now 5th on the ladder, and they've won 5 of their last 6 to Tigers, so they're making a move in the Goulburn Valley.
That's big boy month sort of success there from Rochi. Well done. Beating Kyabram's never an easy thing to do. We talked about them a couple of weeks ago, Kyabram, how good they were.
Yes.
So well done to Rochi. 5 of 6 this time of year. That is very good work.
Oh, absolutely.
Very good work from the Tigers. Go Tigers.
Norwood. We have to give some credit to Norwood in the Eastern Footy Netball League, who got a massive upset win over second-placed Mitcham. They were down by 11 points at halftime, Norwood. Then they got to a 1-point lead at three-quarter time and went on to win by 4 points. So that is a huge result for Norwood.
So that's their second win this year, is it?
Yes.
We talked about them breaking their
They were the side
drought
earlier this year.
Yeah. Mighty Norseman, Brett Moyles coaching Norwood. One of my former captains at the Baldwin Tigers.
Right.
St Kilda champ.
There we go.
He's coaching Norwood. So well done, Moyley.
That's a good win.
And the Norsemen. I told you I nearly played there. I nearly coached there.
You did,
Yeah.
yes.
Well done.
So
Who did they beat Mitcham?
They beat Mitcham, who was second on the ladder.
That's a
in the
good
lead
win,
up to
yeah.
that,
Nice work.
competition. So there's some of the storylines, but I wanted to get to some individual stats.
Righto. Let's have a look at who's
Because-
set the bench really high, benchmark high.
You know, we've spent the first 14, 15 minutes here talking a lot about Victorian football, and understandably so.
Well,
but we're gonna
saying.
be spending the next little bit of time talking about Tasmania.
Tassie dominate the stats categories. Every week we are inundated with unbelievable performances from players in the men's and women's competition down there in Tassie. They set the stats machine a lot. The poor old Premier Data team,
Yep.
they're getting therapy on the number of Tasmanian numbers they have to deal with every single week.
And I don't think have dominated a weekend more than what I'm about to show you.
Righto, hit me between the eyes, please.
Now, this is also particularly not just the Tasmanian players, the Tasmanian women's.
Well, they're the ones.
They are the ones that are setting the standard.
They've got a team coming in the AFLW in a couple of years' time. If this is the standard they're setting, watch out.
Now, first of all, we have a player who just fell behind Travis Cloak for receiving the most ranking points in season 2026. Molly Mitchell out of Kingborough, 49 disposals, 6 goals, 309 ranking points.
That's awesome. 309. How many did Clokey get, just by the way?
As in how many ranking points
Yeah.
you mean? 318.
That's the season high, clearly. 309 for Molly Mitchell. Great name, just by the way. Commentators would love that.
Alliteration.
49 disposals and 6 snags. 33 score involvements. That's a red letter day for Molly, I'm sure. Now, we've seen Molly's name before. I'm pretty sure we've seen
Yeah.
Molly doing some great things down there at Kingborough, but that's a big day, isn't it? 309. Well done to Molly. What was the score?
This was a 267-0 win over Brighton.
Yeah, thought it might have been one-way traffic.
Yes.
Boy, that's a big day, isn't it?
Wish he was in my Supercoach team. That would have been-
309. So we've only seen 300 twice this year.
This is the second time we've
Yeah.
seen 300, correct.
Bloody hell. We haven't seen all the secret herbs and spices. The Premier Data team are drip feeding us some information on that. We'll talk about that with Stat of the Week.
Oh, we will. Just you wait and see. By the way.
But well done, Molly. That's awesome.
Yeah, and her teammates got in on the action as well. This is another name we've seen quite a bit, Georgie Bailey.
Georgie's a star.
14 goals,
14 snags.
if you don't mind.
14 snags, 27 touches and 14 snags for 238. Yeah, that's a positive day for the Kingborough Football Club. Who were they playing?
They're playing Brighton.
Now, Brighton have had a rough day,
They have.
but we're cheering for Brighton to bounce back and
Sure are.
get back on the horse. But that is a big day for Molly and Georgie at Kingborough. Good
And we'll
luck
keep
trying to stop
going.
them. Oh, there's
Because we
more.
have another
Doesn't
team.
surprise me.
Yes. This time 33 and 5.
33 and 5 is a good day. 229 is a good. It's a really good afternoon of footy, isn't it? Gee whiz, it was an absolute demolition. Well, when you see 267-0,
Yeah.
you're going to get some big numbers from someone, you'd reckon. Or we've had 3. Boo, goodness gracious me.
Now, what about this for a disposal count from Bree out at North Launceston?
57. Only 1 goal, though. We've talked about the ratio.
1 goal, yep.
This is a problem for Bree. 57. We've got a 40 plus and 2 goal minimum is what we're after here on the local. But 57 is a good day.
32 contested possessions.
Yeah, it's a good day. How'd they go? How'd North Lonnie go?
They won by 92 points over Longford.
Okay, righto. That's a good day for Bree and the North Lonnie girls.
And her teammate Ella also
Do you
had a
reckon
great afternoon.
In relation to Darren Cresswell?
Is he Tasmanian?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, my word, he is.
We very well
I wonder
could.
if it's a daughter or just a niece or something, or relation to the Creswells down there. Famous footy name down in Tassie. 218's a good day. 41, 12 intercepts. So they've had a North Lonnie. Oh, we just talked about them.
Yeah, this is a teammate.
Same
yes.
teammate. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so big day. 30 contesteds, 11 inside 50s, so all over the ground there with intercepts, inside 50s, and 41 disposals for Ella. Well done, Ella. Nice work. There's a lot of action in the Tassie footy. There is.
We continue with
Alex. Deloraine Footy Club, 224-45, 22 intercepts. Now, how did Deloraine go on the weekend? I think they might have got done.
No, they won by 24 points.
Did they?
Yes.
Well, there we go. That's when the game gets hold of me. Got ahead of myself. 22 intercepts, you'd reckon you're having to work pretty hard.
Well,
But
I mean, the ball
behind
must
the
have still
ball.
been down there a bit, but there we go.
45 disposals, 22 intercepts, 11 clearances. So she worked pretty hard, Alex. I reckon she might have earned a thirst at the end of the day as well.
Plenty of these players did, to be fair. Moving over to Loddon Valley, we have Nathan Twig, who had 82 hit-outs. We love a ruckman with a big hit-out.
We love a hit-out count.
Number.
82 for Big Nath, 225 points. How many clearances? There's no clearances there.
No,
Normally, for that sort of stuff, we'd get 15 clearances.
I know, but I don't see a clearance statistic.
Righto.
He's the league leader in hit-outs to advantage.
Oh, so he doesn't need to clear it.
So maybe not.
He's got the little fellas to go to work. 18 to advantage it's about 1 in 4 sort of the hit-outs to advantage for the good guys, I reckon. That's not far off that. 18 out of 82. Well done, Big Nath, the big twig.
Kai Owens from Doncaster East, a very solid performance for them.
How'd they go?
They won by 22 points over South Belgrave.
Nice win. That's a good win over South Belgrade. 39 and 2. That's the sort of number we're after. 13 clearances for Big Kai. Well done to him for Donny East.
A few more to finish. This is Mackenzie Hogg out of McLeod, who also had a very important win over Northcote. They won by 49 points, and they were top of the ladder, the Cougars. And it was largely thanks to the efforts of Mackenzie Hogg.
The Cougars coming back, are they?
Yeah. Well, they were top of the ladder in Division 2, absolutely. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's good to hear. But McLeod got the job done there.
Yes.
31 and 7 for Mackenzie. Any Matthew Hogg relation there?
I don't think.
Former
He's got a
Carltons?
brother, Darcy, who's also playing some VFL footy and at McLeod. So I don't know if that's...
Yeah, I reckon they're Hoggies boys.
Okay.
I reckon they're Hoggies boys.
There we go.
Carlton fans will know what I'm talking about. 31 and 7 for Mackenzie. Nice work for McLeod. What are they called?
The Roos.
The Roos.
They are the Roos. I get to speak to the great Mickey Lovett about it every week at SEN Studios, so that's always nice. 2 more. Nathan Gardner, we had to get him involved.
Well, we touched on him before with big bags, 15 goals, 897. I want to know more about this herbs and spices formula. 15 snags, 197 for Big Nath. They had a big win over the bottom of the ladder team, but he is a gem, and we're going to hopefully track him down this week as well.
Yep. I wanted to finish with this one. This is over in Perth. This is Dylan O'Reilly.
Yeah.
A very unique stat.
31, 11 disposals, 11 kicks, 10 goals.
Yep.
Nice. So this is what the modern game needs. It needs efficiency. Don't overexert yourself if you don't need to.
This is a Ben King type of stat
Don't
line.
waste your possessions. Don't waste your energy trying to get touches that don't matter. He's making his possessions count, not counting his possessions, our man Dylan.
Yes.
11 disposals, 11 kicks, 10 goals from 8 marks inside 50. That is the perfect stat line for a forward. Well done, Dylan.
Very good.
Did they win?
They did win by 32 points. Did Fremantle CBC.
Well done to the CBC crew.
All right, let's get to the stat of the week.
Righto, so this is where we get a chance. The Premier Data team are just drip feeding us some insight into the herbs and spices formula of the ranking points. And what have we got today?
So we want to talk about scoring impact, because that is also very important. So this is determined by the percentage of their disposals that lead to score involvements. Now, the criteria is they must have had at least 75 score involvements this year. Now, I'm about to show you the leaderboard of the top 10, and then you're going to see some more stats and ranking points drip fed to you. So,
Righto, I like this system.
let's have a look.
Show me, make it nice and big. Righto, so a goal is, here we go, goal is 6.
Yes.
I didn't know this.
Makes sense, doesn't
Well,
it?
it makes sense, 6 points, yeah. Behind is 1, that makes sense too. Goal assist 2, effective kick 2.5. Marks inside, geez, a lot of stuff here. Marks inside 50, contested marks 3.5. Where are the big ones? 2.5 if inside 50, as the player also receives 2 ranking points for the mark inside 50 intercept. How do they do this? Who's got the spreadsheet and the algorithm that puts this all together?
I know.
So this is scoring impact. So Georgie Bailey, who we touched on before from
Yes.
Kingborough.
I think we got to get her on the list to try and have a chat because she's had some fascinating stats this year.
We have to. We have to. She's been a gem. So 80% of her possessions result in score. That's what we're saying.
Yep.
That's a really high number, isn't it? So the bottom of the 10th is 73. So it's a high band. That's a really high number, 80%. 4 out of every 5
Crazy.
ends in a score.
Yep.
That is quite something.
Some big names there too.
Jolly Cusack, Hayden Schrader, Lockie Harris. Lockie Harris? I think I know him. Marty Boyer, Daniel Racklin.
Yep.
Nathan Gardner, we've talked about him before. Callum Moore, we've talked about him plenty of times on the pod. 74% for Big Cal. Timmy Oosterhoff, great name, from Lamington, and Lockie Wind from Roval. Right, so that's a good stat. That's a good insight there. The herbs and spices stuff there is good.
Yeah. So Sammy Lloyd has the most score involvements from a total perspective.
Oh, yeah, for our man from the Tigers.
Yes.
Yep, down in Geelong Amateur, yep. So he's 45.3 because he gets a lot of the footy, obviously. That makes a difference. 368 players with 75-plus score involvements in 2026. So if you're one of those players, well done to you.
Yep.
But 80%, let's call it 80% for Georgie Bailey. That is an off-the-charts number. So if you're the coach of Kingborough, all you want to do is get the ball in Georgie's hands.
Yep.
Because we're going to score on the back of that.
Pretty much.
Just about every time.
Yep.
4 out of 5 times we're going to score if Georgie gets the ball.
They're not percentages you usually see in football terms either.
Nah.
So you've got to make the most of it.
That's a great stat category, just by the way, from the team at Premier Data. Well done to them. And a great insight into the herbs and spices formula as well.
Yes, yeah, and so much so that we actually found some vision of yourself getting fed this herbs and spices. The Premier Data have sent through.
Nice work. Nice work. I'm going to screenshot that thing on the left, the scoreboard on the left, and just give myself a chance to keep track of the formula. That's funny.
So we just thought we would.
That's very funny.
So the herbs and spices are getting fed. They're getting drip fed.
Bit of personality there from the team at Premier Data. We like that stuff.
Absolutely.
Well done.
That's what we like. All right, let's get to some vision.
That wasn't too much unlike me either, by the way, that little generated image.
You want to see it again?
That's not too far off.
There we go.
That's pretty good. Yeah, nice work.
There we go. That's AI for you.
AI is very clever.
Let's get to some vision then. This was one of the funniest clips I've seen this week. Have a look at how this plays out. This is in the Eastern Footy League between Baronia and Muralbark. This is your standard holding the ball call, but I need you to look at the background here.
Righto. So let's see what's happening. He's had Pryor, good tackle, a man in the background on the park bench. I think that's where we're focusing. He's making the decision very, very easy for the umpire. That is, it's gone into the Danielson on the pylon at the beach with Mr. Miyagi.
He's practicing his call.
So let's just follow him again. Top of screen outside the boundary line. He's up early. He knows. Has he got headphones on? Listening to tunes as well? He's got the boogie on. That is a man who's enjoying his local footy. That is fantastic.
Some of us dream of playing half. Some of us dream of giving the holding the ball call.
That's very, very funny. That is, you know what it was? It was good technique. It was really intentional. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. A little bit of Miyagi-san in the back of it.
Yep.
Loving local footy. Good stuff. Well done to that fella.
We'll stay in the Eastern and we'll move to Division 3. This is Coldstream versus Upper Ferntree Gully. This is involving Darcy Fritsch, of course.
Brother of
Bailey.
Coldstream versus who?
This is Upper Ferntree Gully that they're facing.
Upper Gully. Right. Coldstream in the Navy, are they? Oh, what's your decision?
So umpires then converge.
See, without the arc, you got no chance here. You're just picking a side of the coin. You're flipping a coin and working out where it lands.
Just trying to work.
What's the score? Do we know the score at this time?
Probably
hard to tell. There's no
don't have the
scoreboard in the background.
Goal.
We've paid the goal. Righto, we need to see that again then. I must admit, my first reaction was that's not going to be a goal. But can't see the scoreboard either. Oh, there it was.
Oh, hold on. Let's go
back. Let's have a look.
Oh,
that can't be right. 44-11 to 44-44.
Not quite.
I think the scoreboard might be busted. I need to fix that too. So, has he kept it in? I don't know how the goal umpire's made the call because he's behind the post effectively.
Not in a great spot.
I don't know how the goal umpire's made this call, but let's slow it down, rock and roll it. Has the ball hit the post or has it hit his? No, it's hit the post. That's a point. That's a point.
That has hit the post.
That has hit the post. So they've got away with one there, Coldstream. Das has got one.
Look how casual the goal up. He's just
he's
pockets.
a local footy goal umpire. Like he's under the pay. He's just helping out. He's a volunteer. He's not getting paid, I wouldn't think. He's just putting the vest on to help out. But he's in no position to make a call.
I would have thought the stock standard decision in that, even if you're not entirely sure, knowing that a player is hit the post, is it you give it a point.
Well,
But
player hitting the post is fine.
yeah,
You're allowed to hit the post as the player, but if the ball hits the post, which it's clearly done there, well, not clearly, but I'm saying it has, I think that's got to be a point. So he's got no chance. The goal umpire's got no chance. Look at him. He can't see anything. He can see Darcy's head, and that's about it. Not with it. We were supporting the goal umpires, though. Don't worry about that.
Yes, we are.
No, that's a point, and Darcy got away with one. Do we know the score in that?
I'll get this score up in the meantime.
Let's have a look at the score and see if that was
let's have a look now first before we continue.
Let's have a look and see if that's a factor in the outcome of the game, because that would be. You can just imagine the conversation post game.
Well, yeah. If this is under a goal, we might have to have a bit more of a discussion. But
Yeah, exactly right.
what are we? Division 3.
Exactly
Let's
right.
Have a look. This was. Oh, it was a 4-point ball game.
Who won it?
Upper Ferntree Gully.
Oh, so they won.
So that's
anyway.
okay.
So they won anyway.
That's
Righto.
okay.
That could have been disastrous.
Well, I'm just trying to see because he kicked.
Das.
Yeah, he kicked 8 goals in this game.
He kicked 7 and that one.
And that one. All right. Well, speaking of points, let's keep going. This is in the Outer East. This is between Gembrook Cockatoo and Mount Evelyn. So this is a shot at goal that just dropped short. And let's see what happens.
Oh, we're hitting the winter grounds now, aren't we?
We are.
Oh, that's
Dangerous.
Yeah, I don't think there was any malice in it, but
No,
that's
I agree.
That is dangerous. Let's have another look. Oh, thank goodness for the padding these days on these goalposts. Yeah, he's just got him out of the way. He's just got him at the wrong time. This is the thing when you see this when guys go for marking contests and they get little nudges and sometimes they get sent flying. If you just get him at the right time, you can really launch them into the stratosphere. So there's nothing malicious in that.
No.
But thankfully he was okay. Oh, yeah, you don't want to find yourself in that situation too often. Did he get the free kick?
The clip stops there, so I would hope so. I would hope so.
We would hope that he got a free kick for that.
Well, better than the point post that Lee Matthews broke back.
The guys
in
at the back don't seem too concerned about it.
No, they're just chilling with their beers, aren't they?
No, good to see the support of the opposition players there going to help him out too, just by the way.
And let's finish on a highlight. This is out in the Riddle District. This is between Diggers Rest and Melton South. Melton looking to bring the footy out of defensive 50. They played on from the mark and got caught. Let's have a look at how that took place. So got it at halfback.
Righto, just inside the arc there. Called the play
on.
on. Stepped inside. Got wrapped up. Gone. Gets a handball away. No dramas. Oh, no. Turnover. Shimmy. Step once. Twice. Onto the weapon. Oh, thank you. Who was that?
That is a brilliant goal from Marcus Calvarezi. Marcus Calvarezi.
Marcus.
Yes.
What about the dancing? Can you just show me the dancing again there? That was impressive stuff. That was very impressive stuff. Good heat on the ball carrier there. Keeps coming. Good tackle. And then Marcus goes to work. Bang. Left footers are always dangerous. Always dangerous this scenario. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Straight through the middle. Well done.
He had 26
That's
and
cool.
6 for the day.
26 and 6?
Yes.
Right, Marcus is clearly a very good player.
Sure is.
Very good player. Well done. That's
All
a
right.
good day.
Let's get to the Friday flashback to wrap up.
This is relatively new for us. Last couple of weeks we've been flashing back. Thanks to the team at Premier Data, they've gone back into the annals and found out some data from players that have made their way into the big time more often than not and what they look like back in their younger days. I like this. People like this. We get a lot of feedback about the flashbacks on Friday. What have we got today? Who are we looking at?
Oh, this could be my favourite one.
Oh,
Let's
not
just
a
say
Collingwood
that. Well,
one.
if you look at who's playing on Friday night half,
Who's
it is
playing Friday night?
The
Haven't got that
Pies
far?
taking
Oh.
on the Roos.
Oh, don't tell
They're
me.
giving some.
So talking about kangaroos, are we today? The Kangas?
Maybe.
You're a
Marvel
disgrace.
Stadium Friday night. I've been hounding the Premier Data team to get me something involved, and I thought I'd just talk about the best player in the competition, Nicholas Dacos, out at
in the top
Carey
six.
Grammar. Top 6.
He's in the top 6.
You're kidding yourself. So this is during his time at Carey Grammar. This is as a Year 10 student in 2019, keep in mind.
Right. So this is the year he was playing with Rowell and Anderson at Carey Grammar. They had a stacked team.
Yep.
Imagine playing against them. Did they win it, 2019? Must have gone close.
I'll have a look quickly.
Must have gone close. Carey Grammar. So he's in the APS system, 124. He's averaging 32 disposals as a Year 10. So just for context, for those that don't know, it's obviously a Year 12 or senior school competition. 11s and 12s more often than not make up the team, but a Year 10 every now and then will pop up, and so they're ready for this. And Nick Dacos did more than pop up, 32 a week, 6.5 insides, 8.5 marks, 125 ranking points. I don't think there'd be too many Year 10s across the nation that would have been able to get those numbers. He's a bit of a rare breed, our man Nick. He's a beauty.
Yes, they did win it.
They did win it.
They did.
Rowell, Anderson, Dacos. You'd want to maximise that, wouldn't you?
I would say so.
With a win. And there's some other very good players in that squad too, I reckon, from memory, that have gone on to AFL or VFL footy. So Nick Dacos, 124. I don't think so. We had Connor McDonald.
Yep.
He was averaging some big numbers, wasn't he?
He was close to 120. I'm not
120-ish, yeah.
sure.
He was at Haileybury. And then we had Rowell and Anderson. I don't think Rowell and Anderson were that high.
No.
And one's a captain of the team, one's a Brownlow medalist.
Shouldn't be, but yep.
He is a Brownlow medalist. Don't take it off him. You can't take it off him. So we've had some big numbers. Cody Waitman. There was some good numbers there from the Dogs when we did that.
He was pretty solid as well.
But I think we're all chasing Whisper Nicky Dacos.
Absolutely.
With 124 and that was Year 10. So have you got Year 11 and 12?
I don't have Year 11 and 12. We might save that for when Collingwood have some more games coming up.
Right, on a Friday night. Yeah, okay.
I did want to open with Nick Dacos for the show today.
So that's Year 10 Nick is 124.5. That's ridiculous.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
And I guess we better be balanced here and give North Melbourne some love too.
Oh, good.
So we've gone to Tassie again for Colby McKercher out at Launceston. For his only the 2 games that he played during that time, but playing state football.
So that's senior footy?
Yes.
Righto, Launceston Blues. Yeah, of course it is. So he's averaged 100 points, 25.5 at the age of?
Well, this was in 2023, and
so
he got drafted that year, so I'm going to say that
17, 18.
17, 18, yeah.
So he's playing senior footy at that age group, and he's averaging 100 points, 26 disposals. Geez, that's good effort, isn't it? That's a good effort. That's why he's a good player.
Yeah. Well,
that's not why he's a good player. He's obviously got many great traits, but I reckon if you can play senior footy, and the pathways don't really give you that chance too often these days, if you can play senior footy and test yourself against men,
yes,
and just understand what that looks like, I reckon you'll be better off in the long run.
I agree.
And Colby's a beauty. Colby, although, as David King says, he runs on the wrong side a long time, runs on his right foot a lot of time.
Yes, a lot of east-west about him.
A lot of east-west about him. He wants to go north-south to be good, but well done to Colby, 99 in seniors. That's not schoolboy footy, that's senior footy.
Yes.
So that's a nice work from him, and he's going to be a big player on Friday night. And of course, I'm sure you'll be watching all that unfold on the box, Collingwood, North Melbourne. But it's great to have you with us on the local every week, watching us, listening to us, wherever it is you consume this content. We're grateful for it. Tell your friends. Be a friend, tell a friend, as they say, about the local, and get involved with us every single week. Nico, thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Harf. Great week as always.
We'll do it all again next time on the local.